You ever wanted to just wake up and disappear? What if I told you that the more you disappear, the more powerful you become? It might sound counterintuitive, but think about it. Every time you step away from the noise, the expectations, and the opinions of others, you create space for something transformative. You create space for you. Today, we're diving into the art of disappearing, how to do it, why it works, and how to reemerge stronger than ever. Let's get into it. We live in a world where oversharing is the norm. Social media, casual conversations, even family dinners, we are constantly broadcasting our lives. But here's the harsh truth. The more you put your life on display, the more vulnerable you become to judgment, criticism, and yes, sabotage. There's power in mystery. There's strength in silence. Let me show you something. This is my actual Instagram account. I only have one post at the beginning of every year. I change it. I'm not completely gone, but I don't let the app consume me. I much rather live life than to post my life. Disappearing doesn't mean running away. It means stepping back, recalibrating, and building in the shadows. It means becoming the architect of your transformation without needing applause or validation along the way. Have you ever noticed how much energy is wasted explaining yourself? What if you redirected that energy into action? The beauty of disappearing is that it creates clarity. When you're no longer bombarded by opinions, expectations, or comparisons, you get to focus on what truly matters. You stop living for others and start living for yourself. Have you ever felt like you're constantly performing for an audience? What if you could close the curtains and reclaim your stage? So how do you do it? There are 3 key steps. Disappearing the right way, maximizing your time in the shadows, and reappearing strategically. But let me first warn you, if you mess up any part of this, you might regret it. So let's break them all down. The first rule of disappearing: shut your mouth. I know that sounds a little bit blunt, but it's true. Your words can betray you more than you realize it. The instinct to share your plans, your dreams, or even your struggles is natural. We are hardwired to seek connection and validation. But if you want to disappear effectively, you need to fight that instinct. Stop talking about your life to anyone who doesn't need to know. That includes your friends, your coworkers, and even some of your family members. The only exception to this rule is your life partner, and only if they genuinely invested in your success. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get derailed by other people's opinions? You share a plan, and suddenly you doubt on yourself because someone doesn't see your vision. Imagine what you could accomplish if you just stop looking for approval and just start doing it. The goal here is to become a mystery. When people don't know what you're up to, they can't interfere. They can't criticize, and they can't distract you. It's not easy, but trust me, it's worth it. Ask yourself this: who in your life truly has your best interest at heart? If the list is short, that's okay. In fact, that's a lot better. The fewer voices in your head, the easier and clearer your path becomes. Once you disappear, it's time to get to work. This is where the magic actually happens. Here's how you make the most of your time in the shadows. First, pick your targets. Decide exactly what you want to achieve. Whether it's building a business, transforming your body, or mastering a new skill, clarity is key. Write it down. Be specific. This is your roadmap. Vague goals lead to vague results. Ask yourself, what does success look like for me? Picture it in detail. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to make them actionable steps towards them. Number 2, hide your plans. Your plans are sacred. Treat them like a treasure. Every time you share your goals with someone, you risk losing momentum. Instead, channel that energy into executing your plan. Imagine that every word you speak about your plans is a percentage of success along the way. Why do we feel the need to share our ambitions? Sometimes it's because we crave acknowledgement before we have even done the work. Resist that urge. Let your results speak louder than your words ever could. Number 3, obsess over your progress. Every day should be moving you towards closer to your goal. Plan your time meticulously. Take small, consistent steps. Track your wins, no matter how tiny they may seem. Progress loves consistency. Have you ever celebrated a small win? If not, start now. Each step forward is proof that you're capable of more. Use that momentum. Number 4, keep your struggles private. Transformation isn't easy. You'll face setbacks, doubts, and even failures. Resist the urge to vent or seek sympathy. Instead, let those struggles fuel your growth. Each challenge is a stepping stone to the next level. Here's a thought for you. What if every failure was just a test to see how badly you want something? Shift your mindset. Failures aren't the end. They're part of the progress. Learn relentlessly. The shadows are the perfect place to grow. Read, experiment, and absorb knowledge. The more you invest in yourself, the greater your transformation will be. Ask yourself this: what skill or knowledge gap is holding me back? Then attack it with everything you have. Number 6, build discipline. Discipline is the backbone of transformation. It what keeps you moving forward on days when motivation runs dry. Structure your day so that every moment serves your goals. Wake up earlier, eliminate distractions, and commit to a routine that prioritizes growth. Have you ever considered how much time you lose procrastinating or getting distracted? Start tracking your time. You'll be shocked at how much you can accomplish by simply claiming those wasted times. Next, master the art of patience. Big transformations don't happen overnight. It takes time to see results, and the shadows are where you learn to trust the process. Patience isn't passive. It's an active choice to keep showing up even when progress feels slow. Think about it. What would happen if you committed to your goal for an entire year with unwavering focus? Imagine the compound effect your effort will have. Here's the fun part: reemerging. But let me tell you, if you've done the first 2 steps right, you might not even care about reappearing. And you might be wondering, why not? I did all this work. Well, because the transformation itself will have brought you so much more peace, confidence, and fulfillment. But if you choose to reappear, do it strategically. Show, don't tell. Let your results speak for themselves. Whether it's a new physique, a successful project, or a skill you mastered, people will notice. And by the time they do, you'll be so secure in your progress that their opinions won't matter. Have you ever seen someone come back into your life completely transformed? It's inspiring. Be that person. Not for them, but for you. Reappearing doesn't mean shouting your success from the rooftops. It means quietly stepping into your new role with confidence. Let others wonder how you did it. Let them be inspired by the mystery of your transformation. So why does disappearing work so well? Because it eliminates distractions. It shifts your focus from external validation to internal fulfillment. It frees you to build, grow, and transform without interference. And when you're ready to show the world what you've been up to, the impact will be undeniable. Here's something to think about. How much time do you spend worrying about what others think? What if you use that time to work on yourself instead? Imagine where you'd be in a year. Disappearing also adds resilience. When you rely solely on yourself for motivation and accountability, you become unshakable. You learn to trust your instincts, believe in your abilities, and push through challenges without needing a cheerleader. Are you ready to disappear and start building the life you always wanted? If so, your first step is simple. Stop talking about it and start doing it. Write down your goal, make a plan, and commit to working in silence. Remember, the shadows aren't a place to hide. They're a place to grow. When you reemerge, you won't just be different. You'll be unstoppable. Drop a comment below. What's one area of your life you're ready to transform in the shadows? I can't wait to hear all of your stories. But remember, the only opinion that matters is your own. See you in the next video. Peace.